Okay, so this is the live trading of Planb Xpress community trading. So like I was saying, let's do something very importantly. Markets are everywhere, but you must understand what are you doing per time. I just have some templates. I have my personal template, so you need to have a journal, trading journal, that you take note of some assets you want to buy. Wow, oh, good. Somebody just reported to me that, sir, I did 300 pips. I closed trade at 300 pips, right? From 79,812. From 79,812 that he closed trade. Now, one thing I was just saying about the oil is this, that the target of the oil is 91. Even the long-term target is 100 and something back. So let me go back by weekly time frame. So let's run top to bottom analysis. Okay, perhaps I want to even use a fresh, or let's call it just scrolling. I want to use what's it called? I want to use a plain. I want to use a plain chart to explain this thing to you. Please, let's work on our strategy. It's very important. And of course, every time you're confused, you have to go back to our a template I give to us, like information guide, what you should do and what you should not do. It will help us a lot. Let me use a plain. Okay, I want to use a plain. I want to use a plain chart so that you don't get yourself confused. I want to use a plain chart. So we're going to, yeah, so I said gold yesterday, and from 1926 to 1931 was not a bad deal at all for anyone who must have entered. So let me go to, I want to use a plain chart. Let me share the plain chart with us. Okay, let me open the plain chart if I could see here. Okay. All right. I'm coming. Okay, so let me open a chart. So trading view. Okay, so let's go to trading view. So trading view. Let me take off all this nonsense. Okay, so I'll take it to, I'm sure you guys are seeing my screen. If you are seeing my screen, just say yes. Okay. Will it be more better in white? Let's try it. This is better, right? If it's better, just type 111. Prefer in white like this, type 111, please. Let me see. Let me know. It's better like this. Let me know. Just type 111. If you feel it is better in white like this, type 111. Okay, thank you. Oh, Dean, you are available already. Thank you. Okay, now this is the point I was trying to make. I'm looking at gold, as it were. So taking a plain chart And so let's first of all, you go back to weekly. So let's go back to weekly. So here is good, right? On weekly time frame. I'm going to take something very. Here is good on weekly time frame. Okay, so if you can see gold now on a weekly time frame, you want to identify key areas, so which we call area of value and all of that, right? So you will see areas that are so, predominantly important, and you could see, first thing you are going to see on this weekly is, let me take my rectangle, and so that you can, where are you? Oh, okay, sorry. All right, so let's go here. Okay, go here. Okay, so let me take my rectangle, right? Area of interest, weekly time frame. So this is what we call zone. So just take it this way. This is a zone. So I've gotten a zone. Yeah, perhaps, right? So I've gotten a zone. Now, number two, you want to have another zone because there are areas that have formed support and resistance. So what you first find here, up here, is like a resistance. So this is a weekly time frame. The resistance zone is now from, give and take, this $2,041 upward and all of that. So I'm going to come to another area of interest, which will be here. So let me take the rectangle again. If you look at it here, so downward here. So this is a zone. So I'll take it from here. Right, so this is another zone being identified. Okay, now, what exactly am I looking for? Can I find another zone? Yes, there's so much zone here. Now, because where am I precisely now? That should be your area of interest next. However, you can identify other areas. Where am I precisely now? You are here. So you're taking here. I know many of you, because it was not a forex class yesterday when I talked about the oil. Though it's not today, I've been talking about the oil going to $91, okay? So this is another zone. Now, you are in between this place and this place, these two places. So we're going to get there. Now, this is another zone. All right, so I'm just identifying the zones, and now we have probably another area of interest here, which you can call another subzone. So a partition, remember this is weekly time frame. So I just partition this guy, which some of you call demand and supply, give and take. So this is weekly. Now you are looking at, can this guy, so that means the area of interest for this guy, what's it called? Gold. You are saying gold is possible for it to come down to as low as 1883, right? 1883. But if it bounce up from here, you are looking at taking off to 2020 or 2041. That's the region. Now, if you break here and retest, the next channel you are looking at is probably 1813, down to this place, or worst case scenario, back to the bottom of about 1492, give and take. So this is weekly. So let's go by. Now, daily. So I'm going for daily now. So this is daily. Let's see what happened. Can you now see? Now, we're in a daily, but this weekly have given me a kind of guide. So what should I do now? I have practical area of interest. Where is my market now? My market is at a very strong support. It's at a very strong support. But it could look down, even down back to this place, 1893 thereabout and all of that. But my area of interest, I want the guy to bounce up. That means I'm looking at, now you can identify other sub areas. So I'm going to identify other sub areas. So I take over here because this is daily, right? So I see support and resistance identified here. So perhaps I change this color now to this color. Oh, it was that color. Sorry. What color will you be? So let's take it to a few. Let's fill it. Yeah, I think this color should be okay. Okay, now this is another area, okay, which I am now maybe much interested in because that is where you are and that's where me and you are. So we go back to, so we're looking at, where is this? 1976, whatever. Now, this is daily. Now, after the daily is going to give me much area of interest to pay attention on, right? So I'm going for 4 hours. Perhaps you're going to take your trade on hourly or 30 minutes. So this is 4 hours, okay? This is lovely. It's getting more fascinating. So you can see the weekly is still showing because you will now know when the zone are actually getting more troubled, okay? So this is, this was daily, okay? Now, I'm going for 4 hours time frame now. I'm going for 4 hour time frame. I begin to shift not too wider, because if you look at it here now, I'm going to have some resistance, and this support is battling. The guy is battling, all right? And so if you lose this place, then we are going to go too terribly down. That's 18 something thereabout, or we can get bounced from 1880 or 1883. So, but now let's go to the 4 hour time frame. So 4 hour time frame, I could have other region identified. So let's take region from 4 hour time frame. You could find another area. Yeah, so let's look at area. So 4 hour time frame. Now you may want to first of all look at what is the trend. So I want to draw a trend line. So take over here. Am I having 3 touch points? Yeah, something like that. Okay. Then I take a horizontal line. Right. So what am I having here? Well, which is about 1920. Where is this? 1922. Okay. So now you are still worried because why? You wanted this guy, for you to confirm the up move for this guy, you have to go about 1934. But even before then, you will make money, right? Which I want to go by 1 hour. So I'm going to take another line here, maybe perhaps somewhere here. Okay, so I can take horizontal, not to waste much of our time, because we have a lot of projects we have identified already. So 1944 is actually the region through which you want to be trading in now. That is from 1922 to 1944. Perhaps that's where you want to be trading with. But, this is a challenge. The challenge is this: you need to break out this. So this resistance is disturbing this guy. And you could see, by the time we go for 1 hour, you're going to see that resistance 1932, all right? So, but somebody who I bought at 1926, like when I was talking yesterday, probably could get angry and sell at 1930, 1931. It's not bad. So, but you want to trade within this region. This is the zone. This is your trading zone. as it were. Now, I want to go, I'm not going deeper, okay? So don't think I'm teaching you deeper technical indicator or technical analysis. Now, so I have to go back to, so there's a big resistance for the guy. So this is not a breakout. And so you want to be careful, all right? So let me go back to 1 hour time frame, which is your area of interest, but you cannot draw area of interest on 1 hour without have started from the back. Can you see now? So see the resistance now. This is 1 hour time frame. So you can see what gold is battling with. So gold is battling with this region, right? So if you go to 1 hour time frame now, you could have a confluence here. If I take a horizontal line, you could have a confluence here, right? So which is 1932. So you can see the critical area of gold is actually 1922 to 1932. Lovely thing. So you may want to wait. So some of us could when I bought because you say, okay, this area is actually strong for the guy. It could return back to 1922, depending on what happened when we check update news. But if rescue of USD is not so much strong, then you could say, okay, well, if it's so much strong, you can take gold today and tomorrow, can take gold back to 1922 to 1924, which will be another buy area, okay, 1923, 1924, thereabout. Now, but you could see that this was rejected, right? This was rejected. And where was rejected? 1931 was rejected. That's an area of confluence with your diagonal, that is your trend line, and at the same time, the horizontal line. So it was rejected. So what is the pure thing? You want to see gold crossing 1933, 1934, thereabout, and retest. Then even when you now buy 1933, 1934, our target is to sell 1940, 1942. But it will now give you another interest if the market could cross. Can you see now? You are now having another interest. So let's look at another place here that was a support and resistance somewhere here. So I'm not drawing zone. I wanted to draw zone. I'll just tell you. So now there's an area of interest here. This place where resistances were support. This was a support, right? This was a support for this guy. So it bounced from here and then collapsed and couldn't make it. You can see now that's why it dropped again to another region. Can you see? And then struggle again here, couldn't make it here. Can you see something here? So could not make it here and it dropped. So you can see this region. Now it had gone below the area where you were trading at a point, right? That is, there was a region at a point here, 1970. No, there was another region above 1978, 1982, which I didn't look at to draw, which you could see that here. This is our daily time frame. That time was 1980 thereabout. So you could see the resistance. Look at it up here, right? You could see it, right? You could see it. So now we have this channel or these zones, and you couldn't make the zone. If I draw the trend line up again, you're going to see that from up, top to bottom. So here, this is the challenge. So gold is struggling, right? And could not make a beautiful move. So, and if gold go below 1923, 1922, then gold is going to go down. Please, if you are playing with our screen, be careful. So down to 1881 or 1880, thereabout. So now I thought we would have bought gold, but we have to exercise patience, face another thing before gold. So now this, what I've done is that gold is now retesting back again, maybe back to 1926. So if you go back to 1926, 1925, 1923, 24, we're going to buy before we finish this. But once we buy from 1924, 1923, thereabout, we will sell at 1929, 1930, give and take. So, but beautifully, people who are risk taker could buy that maybe could break this resistance. But to me, this resistance is very strong. Now, but the moment it crosses 1933, 1934 and retest, then we can buy, and our target is going to be 1940 to 1942, 1943. Does that make sense? Now, if we look at it now, if I now want to include, give and take maybe Let me go back. Let me now go back to this guy, our indicator, right? So where is gold? This is gold. Okay. Okay, I bought some gold. Okay, 2 places. I bought some gold. There was some I bought and closed, and there's some that are still ongoing. So let me quickly just do something for us. Those of us who have bought this indicator, let me just do something very quickly for us to always do something. You can add up this thing for yourself. White, I mean, is it white? Yeah. So black. Land is green, Hey, can't you see? So please, like I've said, we need to be careful. You must not trade every day. I check some of us, because over time we'll be marking register, we'll be checking your portfolio. I check some of us, sometimes we overtrade, sometimes we trade with emotion, we just jump in. Let your trading strategy remain the same, right? A time is going to come, we'll be trading in a kind of channel that you don't need to be cleaning yourself unnecessarily. So now, like those of us who are using this, apart from the oscillator, right? Those of us who are using this indicator, apart from the oscillator, do something for me. You can go to your indicator and add a trend indicator. So you may not have this. So if you go to trend, you're going to see moving average. You're going to add 2 indicators for me. Number 1, you're going to add moving average, right? And then you put this one 10 and let it be in green. That's number 1. Thank you. Number 2, you're going to go back again and then add indicator moving average. This time around, you're going to make this one 20, right? And then make it what? Red. Thank you. Make it red. Thank you. Okay. So 1 at 20, 1 at 10. So then the next you're going to do for me is to add up, go to another, the trend again, not oscillators, and put in BB, Bollinger. Or sometimes we put 14 and all of that. So, but let me see how fitted 20 will be, but let me check 14. If 14 will be too squeeze, we will take it off. I think 14 should be nice enough. Yeah. So now this is 14. It should be nice enough, or let's check. Let's check 20. If the 20 is still going to waste too much time to give us what we needed. Now, okay, now, so let's go. Let me explain something very good. Now, I've told you add moving average. You are going to add 2 moving average and make it exponential, right? So when you go to moving average, look at it. So look at it. You go to MA method, put it not simple, but exponential, okay? So that's what you need to check. Now, there's something here. When this guy give you this signal, ensure that the signal is given to you. Yeah, sometimes we must have bought because of price action, but ensure that the signal it has given to you, number 1, the market movement, this moving average, the 10, which is in the green, has moved, has changed direction, right? Has changed direction. And number 2, has crossed this 20. Now, by the time has moved and at the same time cross this 20, see what happened. It's a big confirmation. Now, when it crossed this 20, 10 crossing 20, you will see that they are going to create a confluence in the middle line of Bollinger. Okay? So now, so let me just take up this, the moving average and show you what I'm showing you. So let me take this guy off, for instance. I'm sorry, let's go. This is moving average. Let me take it. This is another moving average. Let me take it off. Okay, so now by the time you give all this, and then you see that the indicator or the moving average at the 10 has crossed 20, perhaps it's going to create a confluence with the middle line of Bollinger. Then you can either buy or sell. You understand? Then it can move well. Now, but there's something you will do. you have to now control yourself here to look at, okay, what should I do next? What I do next is that it may be, look at it, for instance, this was a very good signal. As you are selling at the top wall of the Bollinger, now when you get to the down wall of the Bollinger, you can exit. You may say, okay, let me sell. All right, you can even be targeting it. And then when it's moving, because sometimes I use this strategy, what we call Bollinger squeeze. So I use Bollinger squeeze to trade. Only Bollinger squeeze can give me trade. Look at this squeeze here. When I have a squeeze of the Bollinger, and the next candle that is painted after, see this signal now, right? You know why I give you this signal? The market has actually moved from the wall and get to the middle of the Bollinger and break down with a very big candle, a bearish candle. That's why this indicator gives you sell signal. But you now see another candle is printed and there was a buying opportunity. You now say, this guy is wrong. No, this is what happened. He has the price action have shown, okay, the market is actually going down, all of that. So, but just like what Dean of Forest was always telling us, say, if you look at the oscillator too, yes, this point has pointed, but this guy had refused to cross down. So which means, you have to relax. Does not mean it's wrong, but you have to wait. So, but in my own case now, look at Bollinger. Now, assuming now maybe, look at when you have bought, which was a very pure and nice move, for instance, here, and then the market was moving, crosses the moving average, the middle line of the Bollinger. Even though the market do like as if, okay, it was going to crash down, but still maintain the strength up here. Now, for instance, maybe me and you probably are from here, you must have sold here, and you are waiting. Yeah, some that follow some other trend may not have sold everything, maybe close a partial close. And what's the partial close here? Because this guy, after I say bought, this guy actually was now opening. So he may still be holding onto the next wall. Now, so look at the squeeze here. Sometimes the longer the squeeze, the more beautiful the signal. So after the squeeze, just like a ring market, the next thing I want to now pay attention to after the squeeze is that is the market price or the market's action, is the chart or the candle printed below the middle line of the Bollinger or above the middle line of the Bollinger. If it printed, look at this return and this, and then this printed. Chances are there that I now know that this is still like an uptrend. I may buy here. After buy here, you see it continue to move. I may not have sold here, but look at what this indicator now helps me to do. If I have not sold here, look at the oscillator, bam, here, and then look at the indicator. So the indicator say, okay, you know what? Sell. So now the oscillator says sell. Look at it, and then look at this. Now, maybe you are still waiting for more confirmation but for me, at the top of the wall of the Bollinger, I already know that, okay, I've exit. Even if I'm not too strong enough to take a short position, I won't buy, I wait. But here you see this confirmation, sell, and then a move. This is a short sell. So not all sell I take anyway, and not all buy I take. So this is short sell. So I love long and buy, long entry, downward, down, up, and all of that. So this, again, this guy, scroll down here, and then eventually, so look at your indicator. It gives you, this is a buying signal. So when, because you saw that it was above the middle Bollinger and all of that. So for you too, you have seen this, that is above this middle Bollinger, then you are good to go, right? You probably might have bought here, or you never even bought here, you have bought from here. Because me, I can use only Bollinger to trade. Just my little two other confirmation of indicator, I can do it, sell, buy, sell, buy. You can now see here, it moved here, it didn't get to the wall. That's when some confusion will come in. That means the strength of the market is now losing. Can you see that? This is 4-hour time frame. If you check now, you're going to see something very, very fascinating. After here, this similar look like a kind of double top, right? Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so we not have a perfect match, okay? Right, so let's just leave it first now. So now the trend change here. Now, most time, what I will now be looking for here, most time is a selling opportunity. As the market term, the wall of the Bollinger buy, the wall of the Bollinger sell. Now, it was now creating a kind of lower trend. So if you check your trend line from here now, it was down. So at this point, your buying, it may not get to the roof. After you buy, it may not get to the roof. That means your own case, you are looking at when it stopped and what type of candle pattern has it created, you're selling. When you sell, you are using this place to take profit. You are using this one to enter, and you're using this place to take profit. Right? Now, you can see the next move didn't get up to. He now subject himself that, see, finally, I'm now even down. No strength to even do up and down. I'm totally down. So that means you can be shorting it from the middle of the Bollinger, bam, and then when you get to the wall, you take profit. Right here, bam, get to the, you take profit. So another person now, look at it. You can see the challenge here now. So the market, you can now see that we are yet going down. So look at the market, 1934. Do you see now? So 1934 is still the middle of the Bollinger. So look at it here. Look at it here. It managed to get up here. So something is getting more interesting here, however, at that time, because he lost the strength here, but here he gapped some strength. Maybe here he's almost losing the strength. Maybe we just get to 1934 and hit down. So it means if I had bought at the, so you can see at the down wall of the Bollinger, that's 1924. Yeah. So now at 1930, you will have sold because almost, so strength is lost. So to be very candid, strength is lost because look at the oscillator. Strength is lost. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, all the attempt failed. All the attempt failed. So it's risky now to look at gold though, because I'm in positions, I bought and sold, and I entered new position 1927, 1928. So you can see the two of them now. So give and take. We may not so, but I just use this one to explain some things to us. So when we're doing some analysis with our market. So this is Bollinger. So let me return this guy's back. MA. So 10, you're welcome. MA. So 20, you are welcome. 1, 2, then red. So you are just like a shorter frame of 200 and 100 moving average, stuff like that. Oh, red. So you can see now, the guy was not making up, right? Here, collapse, collapse. So you want to see this guy crossing above this, and that is 1933, 34. If you can cross neatly, then you have a change of direction, right? So I hope this is just well explained. So let's quickly go back to our market. So I'm taking some markets now to see. Let's go here. Thank you. All right, so excuse me. So let me look at Euro USD. So let's look at Euro USD. Euro USD. Let's look at Euro. So oil is still going to go up because I just want to, okay, like I will have even explained oil for us. So, but let's go. Oil is still going to go up. You know, this is weekly time frame. Yeah. So I wouldn't have time to start mapping this. Remember, this is not our technical class, or this is not our, what do I call it? This is not my mentorship class. So you didn't pay me for mentorship class. So we just want to give you a soft landing. So now this is weekly. So I've told us that oil, right from the one that was following oil from $63, right? So you can see very nice support here. This structure was identified, and you can see we struggle here again. That was an area that was so critical for oil, right? That was 74, 75. I actually saw some, and I move on. Then we can see where we are now. It's crazy, right? Now, once we up this guy, you can see that it was not even any significant area for oil. Now, imagine you have checking from weekly time frame, right? So you are looking at this place. Oh my word, what's this? Euro, okay, you want to show me the Euro USD? I said, sorry about that, guys. So now this is, no, so look at, this is weekly time frame, for instance. No, let me just take a rectangle. Let's go here. Okay, guys, let me change it to white, right? I assume you guys want white. So let me change it to white. Sorry. White. They say you should go to light. Give us light. So, but can we see very well now? I think we can see very well. Okay, thank you. But this oscillator will not let us see well. So, but however, no problem. So let's go. Now, this is weekly time frame on oil. So which oil is still going to go up. So just understand that. I've told us that my first target on oil was $93. So many of you remember? So it was $93, 90 to 92, $93. So, okay, let me use a rectangle so you can see it better. This is the oil zone. Let me take this guy, I can increase you. Okay, so oil now, you're good if you cross this place. So that is when you cross 85, that when you cross 84, 85, you are now going to be between this guy. So let's quickly go back now to daily time frame for oil. Thank you. Let's go to daily time frame for oil. Can you see now? Can you see oil? So this is daily time frame. You can see that on daily time frame now, this is oil. We are in some area of resistance. Do you see now? Now, so weekly time frame help you. You're able to get a very good zone that you need to observe, right? So the question you want to ask me is, Alex, can oil not go back? Sorry, I need to go back to black because I have some of my tablets I drawn. It may not show properly. Thank you. So, but I will take it back. Don't worry. So now I want to see oil crossing above this place where it is now. So this is a very critical area for oil. So, but nevertheless, oil is going to make it up tonight something. It may not be now. So, but now it's a good ride, you know. So, but I need to be very careful where oil is now. So you ask me, Felix, can I buy oil? I will want to buy oil when I see crosses 85, 86, they're about to go long. If not, I'm a bit careful. All right, I'm a bit careful with oil right now. So, but I'm just telling us it can continue to claim one continuing uptrend. That it will retrace, would not say it should not continue. Okay, so let's go to 4 hours time frame. 4 hours time frame. Thank you. This is 4 hour time frame, right? You can see that in 4 hour time frame, was this daily? Oh, sorry, I didn't demarcate with color. But this should be daily. Okay, so this should be daily. So weekly should be up, and then while the daily is down. Okay, so this should be daily something. Now, so you can see now, if you go back, can you see? So you have an area of interest. Okay, can you see? So there's a zone here. Can you see the zone? So you want to break this guy and enter a new zone. If not, you are doing gambling. You are just purely doing gambling. So this is oil. So, but so much energy on oil. So another interesting thing is that it has created a region that I want to bounce. Yeah. So yesterday we say it will bounce from that 79 point something, which it did, and of course respected the movement. And now we're here. So oil will still go up, certainly, but when we have to be a little bit careful. So So this is oil. So for me now, so imagine, 1 hour time frame, because I see people when they just come into the market, they just go to a particular time frame and begin to trade. Can you see? So even with my 1 hour time frame, now longer time over time, because shorter time to confirm what something is about to do. If you look at it, you are seeing, even though this is the bottom of this thing. Now, if you see that we're now taking the trade. Now, when we have checked all of those limitations, and imagine when we're taking the trade, look at my oscillator. I love my oscillator that give me trading call like this. I don't like trading between the 50 MA, the moving average, the 50 and all. I love top to bottom, bottom to top. For instance, maybe a selling opportunity may happen anytime soon in oil, but you have to check the next support. It may be maybe 82 from that 83 it is now. So that's not what I'm interested in. So I want to see that this place is rejected and of course come below 82 point something, then I may want to take a short positions, right? So taking a short position, I will have to be looking at my structure too, maybe back to 81.75 or worst case scenario, where is this? 79 again back, possible, if not. So, but imagine when you take the trade from here that yesterday, and you could see that support here. So 79 to 80, and that was a good move, tap. And then we got here, and then we crossed down now. And so you can see that there's a red C, just like Bitcoin red C. So there's a red C above. So, but after the red C, yeah, is to move to Kenya. So understand this. So, oh yeah, we missed out. I know just few people were with me yesterday on, that was the Tuesday meeting, and some people were just smart enough to take advantage. So we said we want to see a buying opportunity on Euro USD. I don't like this Euro USD. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Sorry. I don't like it. Let me go for 4 hours and see. I don't like it. I don't like it. So Euro USD, I don't like it at all. So I'm not interested. No, it could move. Euro USD could move. Who knows? But because you're looking here, so if it crosses 1.1011 something, then that means it's going to keep moving up as it were. So, but I'm not just too interested in about the guy. So let's look at GBP USD. Okay, GBP USD. Yeah, I think GBP USD is interesting. That means you want to wait to see a confirmation from where it is now, because this is the moving average, so which I don't like trading to. I like taking from the base though, but this is still good because the gap from here to here is still much. So you want to take Euro USD, GBP USD. So write it down. So what do we want to confirm? Let's even look at the indicator. What is it saying about Euro GBP USD? So you can write it down, everybody. GBP USD. GBP USD. So guys, can you see that Chairman Gold is struggling? So those but people bought yesterday, they have made money, and so congratulations to them. So GBP USD. GBP USD. Okay, I think I should have the chart here. Okay, thank you. GBP USD. GBP USD. Oh, sorry, guys. I only just come here once in a while to check, to revalidate some of my move. Okay. Okay, guys. GBP USD. What's this time? This is 4 hours. So let's look at GBP USD. So let's just add these guys. This is Mr. 20. Thank you. So let's add Mr. 10. Mr. 10. Bum. Green. Okay, so I think we'll warm up to buy GBP USD. So let's warm up, everybody. Yeah, everybody up. Oh. So let's add G's Bollinger. So let's check 20. 20 should be okay. We may see good opportunity to buy. So you see, one thing is that he gave a buy opportunity, right? And the distance was not too bogus. And about when it was about creating a distance, because this is below 0. So it's fascinating, okay? It's fascinating. Then you look at, again, you know, why this guy had to tell you sell. He saw that the trend was already lost. So it has measured the trend and saw that with a very bogus candle. But the good thing, he got here, no expansion. You look at the Bollinger. If it were a market that have a heavy weight to move, after that selling signal, the Bollinger will keep expanding. Oh, excuse me, please. See what he did here? PM. So look at this, is a squeeze, and then look at this guy, change. And of course, this is above the middle line of the Bollinger. So perhaps, you know, there you have, and then Bollinger began to expand, right? Now, but for this guy, look at what happened. He has given a buy signal, but when the trend was lost, he said, well, this guy could not make it. Remember, there was a story. There was a story from up that where this guy was coming from. And then he said, oh, everybody, let us sell. Then the guy said, no. If I go back to my trading view now, I'm going to see some good support behind here. There's a narrative there. So now, guys, you know what? We are waiting to buy this guy. And when should we buy? So take note. So let's look at this guy. Yeah, some people have started us buying into it now, even though that their indicator has not given them go ahead, but there's something they are checking, they're looking at, is a little bit choky here and all of that. So the moment they see the next candle printed, you know, move and retest, so it may take some few. This is 4 hours. Oh, let me check 1 hour. Excuse me, sorry. Okay. So it's a little bit too choky here. Yeah. So now the question you have not asked yourself is that with all this candle painted, why has this guy not said sell? He won't tell you sell now because he saw that the trend is still holding, right? For the fact that you see a red candle does not mean there can be a pullback. So now you may look at it, this is 1 hour, but we're having a double top. You have to go back to a longer hour to check either the double top is valid or not. So you understand? Or you say, oh, this is a triple top. No, you have to go back to the. So now, so I want to wait, right? This is 1 hour. I want to wait to see the next candle printed above the moving average. And I want to see this guy crosses like this. Excuse me. Yeah, so something like there was, oh, good. I love this place. Now, this is a kind of similar thing we're having there. So the squeeze may continue for a while. So until I see that the squeeze after a while continuation, then the green, that is the 10 moving average, exponential moving average, crosses and then begin to extend from it, then I'm going to enter a long position. But can you see now that there's a confluence or there's a narrative between this place and this place? So the squeeze is happening, So let's take to that. So write down, what's it called? Write down, we say what? GBP USD. So we may be having some buy opportunity anytime soon. Why don't I buy now? No, please. Waiting for confirmation. Does that make sense? Waiting for confirmation is very important. You wait for confirmation. So write down Euro GBP USD. So is oil same as Brent? Okay, Friday. You're looking, okay, you are not getting oil. No, this is US oil. Just write S oil. Or if you write crude, okay, sorry, let me just open it. Oh, sorry about that. So remember, this is a commodity, that's a commodity market, okay? So, like, look at oil, you can write S oil, right? Or if you just write crude, it's going to give you options. So write crude. Can you see? So see witty, can write, see witty, whatever. So write crude. Okay, it's asking for, okay, Brent cash. So you can see witty. So you can pick S oil spot, you can pick whatever. So look at it. Can you see Friday? So I'm so much still interested in, oh God. Don't worry, guys. There's some trade I love to trade. I don't like to be under pressure in trading. I don't. Like those weekly entry, I mean, catching the bottom or the top, ride the market, be okay. Okay, so Friday, I'm sure you have seen it, right? Yeah, you should have seen it by now. Okay. So look at my chart here. Look at US oil. Should have seen it by now. So look at it. Can you see? US oil. Okay. So that's it. US oil. Okay, so let's look at that. Okay, we have said GBP, we should write it down. Before we finish, we'll be able to buy GBP USD. GBP USD. Okay, so before we finish, we'll be able to buy. But there's still a challenge there. Even when we're able to buy from this place, let's say we'll be able to buy from 1.27570. You have to be cautious too when you go to 1.8. So let's look at it. So that means you are just targeting about 50 to 60 pips. So you now have to be cautious to see that, can it flip over here? So I always pay attention at every region. So can it flip above? If you flip above 1.28, and then you'll be targeting another region, okay? So please, everybody, let's wait for confirmation. Especially you can see now it's at the middle range. Okay, somebody was chatting something. Oh. Yeah, no, it's there on MT5, you add plus. So you type plus and you will see commodity. Let me just check. Sorry, guys. So let me just check. Okay, so let me, somebody was asking the question. Let me just check if I could see here, MT5. Okay, so right, so coming. Yeah, sorry. It's seriously. Okay, so somebody was asking, so let me just quickly do that. Oh shit. Sorry. So just go to MT5 and you can set, you have just the way you add other trading pairs to the, so okay, so this is MT5 for instance, so let's look at it. Yeah, so this is MT5. All right, so when you go to MT5, yeah, so you have to go to your quotes and use this plus sign. You type US or S or whatever. You type crude because it's already added. That's why you are not seeing my own. So, okay. So you are going to see once you type it, you're going to see something like this where it's S oil. It's already been added. That's why you cannot see it. Sorry, not stop.
Let me see the code, sir. The pair, how it look like.
The same thing, the same way it was on the trading view. Look at it here. Look at US oil. Look at just type US oil. So guys, can you see that the strength of this thing is too much, right? So just type US oil in the, yeah. If you type US oil, if you don't see, just type crude. You know it's going to bring out, but you should see US oil. US oil. When you go to add, oh, this kind of market there, where you missed out of this kind of market. So because you could see what this guy have done, that's created some crazy stuff even since that last week. Yeah, even since that last week. See something here. See higher high. Now it's on the verge again. So even with the massive pullback was crazy money for people, right? And then it continued the journey. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. So look at it. It's crazy. So with the massive pullback, it has been up and up and up and up and up and up. You can see such energy that still exists with this guy. Once it crosses 85, 86, at least for me, comfortably from 86, so you can see right something of 86 to 90, 91, 92. It's not a bad deal at all. So, but this I said, Nigeria, I want to retracement, but it may not retrace so because you know, from what we check on our analysis. Have you found it, sir?
I'm still looking for it's like I'm on my MT4. Maybe that's why I'm finding it difficult to see.
Okay, so we'll get back to that later. So let me now look, because I need to pick up so many instruments so that I want us to enter the market. So we have said the GBP USD, we're waiting for a confirmation, and so that we'll be able to buy into GBP USD, okay? So let me look for more instruments. Okay, so, okay, USD chef, I'm sure it was a massive buying the other day, so USD chef. But I'm sure USD was losing strength. So, okay, I think this guy is proving himself gradually. So, USD chef. I think it has lost the momentum though. Okay, it has not. USD chef. That's not. Wow, wait. What am I seeing? So, okay, let me check some of my Google journal. This is wow. So wait, just to okay. It's delicate though. It's delicate. Some risk taker may take it, but I don't so gamble it like that. So it's delicate. You probably want to see this by mark here. That is about 88, comfortably about 8816 to 88 something before you say, okay, let you buy. Sorry. So from there, can now target up to, yeah, some people can take risk now, but I don't want your account to be injured. Maybe if you take position now, okay, if you take position now, use a very small, insignificant lot size, okay? Very small, insignificant lot size. Very, very small. So that you can take profit. But once we're able to cross that 877 plus, yeah, that's crossing here. So if you from here, somebody is buying from up here, 88 something, let's say here. So 88, so still targeting to 88, yeah, still targeting about 88988. So that's still about 7 something pips. So if you do not have so much energy, so you can wait, right? You can wait to buy. Look at my mark price. You can wait to buy. See my markup. When it come up here and then give it a very great candle, so you buy and then you can ride from there. So just target 70 pips. So that means you're looking at, okay, let's say this is your entry. So let's take it to be green, right? 8820, something like that. So 88 is 0.8820 or 21, right? And then you can sell. So let's look at my stop. Okay. So you can sell. So from there, so let's look at it. Sorry, let me take this. That would not really erase what I'm doing. Okay. So if I'm buying from here, somewhere here, so let's say just target about 60 to 70 pips. So let's say 65 pips. You're okay. So you can exit. So however, it may go up to 909 something, but that's not what you're looking for. So you can just do 65 pips. So if you buy from here now, you're just taking a risk, right? So you can use very significant lot size, 0.01, just small, right? And so if we get over here, so imagine when you buy from this where it is now. Okay, so let me just do example. That's USD chef. So let's even look at it on our indicator, USD chef. So I hope we'll write down GB USD. So USD chef. Where is you? USD chef. Okay, so let me just check on the chat. USD chef. This is that guy. Is that correct? Yeah, that's the guy. Okay, he was not here. USD chef, guy man. Okay, so let's load this guy. Okay. Is this 1 hour? Okay. Okay, USD chef. How are you? Okay, so let's change it probably to that you can see the oscillator. This is white, guys. So I'll keep doing this. You will learn it more. Did a lot of massive things for us on this. So people should not be complaining that they cannot set up this. This is green. I just say what matters to me anyway. This is red. This is green. Green, snake under green grass. Red, go, scale, let's go there. So look at it. The guy is, now it can be a continuous up movement. So don't look at it that way that, oh, so this guy is supposed to be bouncing down. It can be continual up movement. So let's now take our, let's add some indicators. So moving average, Mr. 10, you're welcome. Can you see? Mr. 20, how are you? 20, how are you? Mr. 20, go red. Mr. 20, red, how are you? Fine. Can you see now? So it's still very, very good, a very good support, but you will need the confirmation. So, but for risk taker must have bought. So if you buy, I told you use 0.01 lot size and be careful because guys can twist you. So euro, that is USD chef. USD chef. You know, he did massive things last week, or was it last week? I forgot it. Or yesterday. I can't remember. So let's use Mr. BB. Oga, come now, come form your level. Let's see what you want to show. Can you see this is a squeeze, right? I love to trade squeeze and what come out after squeeze. Can you see now? So you are trading squeeze and you want to look at what come out after squeeze. So this 4 hour time frame. Now, even your indicator have been saying buy in the name of Jesus. So, but the point there is that we are concerned because we are up, continuous up. Secondly, now this is a squeeze, so that's a good thing for us. But after the squeeze, this guy, now for real trader, want to see this candle finishes and create a new one yet up. That's a confirmation. So, but some risk taker, but this was giving you concern. He said buy, but it's not separating. You know, he just gummy body. So you want to see, as you say buy, let this gummy body separate itself way. Now, but look at it here. Even when the indicator was almost saying sell, but the market still say no, because this guy is still gone body. That's why you have to be careful here, right? So if you're buying, just buy small. Then when we got to
which of the Deborahs?
What's it saying?
Which of the Deborahs? So I have plenty Deborah. Which of them? Okay.
Oh, Jojo, silver is minting. Commodity are minting money. Crazy. Even platinum printed crazy money yesterday. So, okay. So, please, the discussion does not concern us here. Don't bring it here. Or I mute everybody. Maybe you don't enjoy who's doing class work together. If you will not be adult enough, I will
get it
be
next
like a baby.
Okay. No while. All right.
Edit, this is a class. Stop disturbing us. Don't tell me when you want to use 0.01, you went and used 1. I will not listen to you. Okay, so now, like I said, we want confirmation. Though even when your indicator have asked you to buy, and then I said, go ahead and still use to check the trend. What is the trend saying, all right? So the trend has to give you go ahead too, so that you'll be able to do what is needful. So if you are taking a little chance in now, you are just doing very, very small. And then once the confirmation comes, you begin to stack as much as you can. Okay, so I think that should be for Mr. Chef. Yeah, that should be for Mr. Chef. You can buy little now and then stack when it crosses up here. That one, you can now make it maybe 0.03 or 0.05. Make sense? Yeah, so let's go here. So it's Euro USD, I'm just being careful about. So, okay, so, I need to check. So I've told us, so I needed a pullback for oil if I want to buy more, because I've sold what I bought before. So I need a pullback to buy oil. So I think we have told about the GDP USD, GDP USD. What should be your entry point? GDP USD, GDP USD, GBP USD is for buying once we're able to confirm above those regions. So you have to be careful. You can see if you have gone ahead to buy. Now, what this guy is doing is that he said it's not making it. So that means GDP USD can sell off. So that means it can go down again to, let me look at it. I may even sell now. I may even sell now. This is it should be selling, because that's why I don't like trading from the middle of the oscillators. So GDP USD. So let's look at indicators. So because look at what's happening. This is 4 hours. So let's look at 1 hour time frame. You guys thought I would not change pattern, because I know some wonderful women will be in the house, and I think I'll mute us, and when I want to ask questions, I'll mute everybody. That's too poor. I expect some decorum and maturity, but you can't always tell. And I think it's edit that is disturbing you. I will remove your edit. You are disturbing us.
Sorry, sir.
So now you can see, so it's actually selling. So I don't like trading market from the middle. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. It's not healthy. It can put you in a very tight corner. Very, very tight corner. Can you see? It was selling. Because look at it here, the guy. So can you see? So it's coming back down here. So scalpers must have gotten the market. So the guy is going to land back here at 1.269. So if let me just do some kind funny thing for you now. Jésù nìkan lọ̀rẹ́ òtítọ́. It's a short kind of scrapper. That is about 30 pips, but that's good. So, so you can imagine why now sometime when you just enter into a trade without doing some good check, that's why you enter into trouble. So he's selling massively. So if you go to 4 hours, so look at it. So it will come back to this zone. Probably it will pick up from that zone. Either this zone or this zone. So you can see now from the middle, so it has several attempts up. Not making it. Not making it. It lost the strength. So it may have to go back to take. Now let's look at daily time frame for the GBP USD. Right? So it's actually a downtrend. So it's just that it was finding a good support here at this region. So, and who knows? Okay, so you could see have it. It's a very good support there, but of course, there's a very stronger support down here. If I'm not mistaken, more stronger support down here. That is 1.24. Very, very strong support down there. So for me, this is daily time frame. So you should just break this guy, collapse down. First, take some journey to 1.6 and then lost if you lose the strength. So, but if you can regain strength here, it could bounce up. But so you can see that this is selling, right? This is selling. Look at the trend line. This is selling. So if we had been able to bounce up here, that's 1.28 thereabout. We will have been able to get something reasonable. Now I'm bounce up here. So it's sell. It's a sell. You can see why you always do the top to bottom kind of journey. So imagine, so let me just do one experiment for you. That's can I log in? Let me try logging somewhere. So that's the GBP USD. All right, I think now let's quickly check some news to know what's actually happening around them. So let's take baby peeps, right? You can take baby peeps. Oh, baby peeps, how are you? Fine. Baby peeps, forest factory, all the tools and the tools you have. It's okay. So okay, we'll say calendar. Calendar. Today is 9. Today is 9. Good. Okay, these are just medium Chinese, so Japanese yen. Okay, Chinese medium. Euro. What was this news? German 10 years ban auctions. Was he in favor? Previous forecast, no forecast, actual, lesser than. Okay, so then we have USD. This is 10 AM. Okay, this is 10. Okay, this just news that just happened now. Low, medium. MBA 30-year mortgage. I always like interest, job, all of those. That's why you see that there's no significant news today for, okay, yeah, crude oil stock change. So that means for our crude oil, we need to, because US oil, these two guys, even though they are medium types of news impact, we have to pay attention. That's by 3:30. Wow. All of those ones are low. So by 3:30. So let's look at what was forecasted. Nothing was forecasted previous. negative $17.05 million. Yeah, so if this is higher, then we can get more. And I'm suspecting it's going to be higher, so the market is going to continue. Okay, this was better off gas for them. So I'm interested in these two news because I trade commodity. So let's check by 3:30, you now see what your oil may be doing, that especially US oil and all of that. So there's nothing so much significant, nothing about GDP today. What about tomorrow? Tomorrow, the news about GDP and core inflation rate. This is crazy. Inflation, tomorrow is going to be very gaseous. So if those news are going to be in favor of US dollar, then then we may be seeing a lot of buying opportunity tomorrow for too many, okay. Too many. Okay, so let's now go back. So let's go back to, what was that? Let's look at the sentiment of GBP USD, right? GBP USD. So let's quickly look at it. So Euro USD, what are you trying to prove? So look at it. Let's look at 4 hours time frame. 4 hour time frame. 4 hours. 4 hours. Okay, USD, CAD, JPY, euros. So that means GBP, GBP USD should be selling. So GBP USD, GBP USD should be selling. GBP USD should be selling. Euro SND, Euro AUD. Euro GBP should be buying. That's a good one. Okay, let me just quickly look at what we came for. We come for GBP USD. GBP USD. Check the sentiment. Should be selling. Should be selling. Very neutral even. So 4 hours time frame. Should be selling. Then let's check the trend analysis. It should be selling. Yeah, so we're not wrong. It should be selling. I wanted to scalp it. I'm not a scalper. So while we're doing this, I wanted to enter a short positions on it. Good. There's two here. So let's go back to, I saw some other guys. Okay. So 4 hours. Euro GBP. Euro GBP. Euro GBP. What? Euro GBP. It's buying sentimentally. I go to, it's buying sentimentally. Euro GBP is buying sentimentally. Okay, so guys, so you can see this guy will say it should be selling because this is not too good for this guy. So, but we can have a bounce back, or we'll walk down to this place. We can walk down to this place. This is daily time frame. So if I go by 4 hours now, you're going to see the secret that we're actually selling. Make sense? That we actually sell, because these are the area of interest. Just that it has a very strong support, as it were. Let me just change to this guy. See Heshinaki. It's now that the candle is just coming out. Okay. So it should be selling. So the next candle is going to be printed. So it's a little bit choky. So this is it. So I'm going to just experiment a short position for you and see. Let me log in. So we're here. This guy. Okay, gold and silver is printing dollars. Okay, okay. Are you serious? As the position entered, Joshua is saying, so USD Chef 2, I told us to buy in small and then add to it. So let's see, those of you. Jojo, let me give you talk to talk. Joshua said he's printing money. Joshua, you are not serious. Joshua, Joshua, meet yourself and talk to us, man.
Yes, guys. How are you guys?
Good, cool.
Man, gold and silver is printing dollars, guys. It's crazy, yeah?
So you're making crazy money on gold, right?
Yeah. Today gold is awesome.
It's also crazy.
Yeah. I think it has a strong sell position in the daily chart. So
yeah, gold will sell more because it's actually a downtrend.
also GBP USD, I think it has a very serious retracement.
GBP USD.
Yeah. Since morning, if someone had positions this morning on buy position, I think is in huge profit.
Oh, GBP USD. So let me look at it. GBP USD, right? Oh no, did you say GBP USD? GBP USD, right?
Yes. On buy positions. Since morning.
Buy. I know, no.
Yeah,
If
because
anyone entered buy, since when? It all depends on what time the person have entered. But if anybody have entered buy position on GBP USD, by now it should be exited. It should exit by now.
almost, because it has almost because I had a loss of almost like 200 and something. Now it has deducted it half of it. So I think it might pull back again. So
yeah, it's gonna pull back, just like
if
look
you
at
want to exit, it's a good time to exit.
GBP
And then
USD.
wait for the confirmations.
Yeah, look at GBP USD to pull back. I think I've seen it. I've seen a sell positions on GBP USD at about 1.27 1.275, and so definitely look at the area of support down here, so which is about 1.26. So if anyone is there on the GBP USD, should be selling. So guys, if you want to just take small profit GBP USD, you can sell GBP USD. I'm sure your chef, I'll quickly check chef shortly now to see what it's doing. So GBP USD, you should be selling. Okay, GBP USD, you should be selling. So you can take position GBP USD. Maybe if you have not entered since, you can just take on the instant execution, right? Instant execution, and then depending on what's your portfolio like. So instant execution for GBP USD, and then you can look at when to take profit. There's so much we don't take profit, but a little bit choky. So if you look at how many pips, so let's say even when you didn't enter on time, let's say you are entering from here, in order. Say you are entering from here. Okay. Sorry about that. So what do we do? Okay. price range. So you can see wow, GBP USD, you can do beautiful move down. So stop loss can be at, look at it, your stop loss should be here. So your stop loss should be, let's say your stop loss should be at about 1.280. 1.280 for GBP USD. GBP USD. Before I continue, let me just do something. GBP USD, where are you? All right, let me look at 1 hour. So GBP USD. Okay, so we're saying 1 point, so 1 hour may deceive you to an extent, but so okay, I'm sure people took trade on 1 hour. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was to be early morning time. That was to be yesterday. That should be yesterday, and yeah, that should be yesterday. And of course, they must have closed by now, and then taking a breakdown to ordinarily confirmation of the GBP USD. It's only smart traders that must have bought in since I said 1.275, but most waiting traders want to confirm very well until the next candle printed before they take into consideration of entry. So, but you can short GBP USD. Somebody is asking question. Please, we are not seeing your screen, sir. I'm sure you have entered another place. Maybe you're using your phone and then you have pressed where the screen is supposed to be displaying. My screen is live and direct open. Okay, like you can see what I told us about the gold. The gold now, see, the gold, can you see where it got here now? And so the gold, I've told us the gold may bounce again at 1922, thereabout, maybe before evening. So, but gold is purely downtrend. So I have some position open in gold. So people bought into gold yesterday, I'd make some money. And so let's go here. Gold very risky. 1916. As far as gold lost this momentum, 1916 is the next call of action. 1916 and 1905. Now, if you get to 1916, 1905, you may get a crazy bounce, good and fine. So we'll see 19, so you can see 1934 is actually where we're supposed to take the next move. Oh man, we lost it. So, but that doesn't mean that I cannot still move up to maybe 1930 and then crash down, right? So, Euro USD, I don't want to go to this guy. All right, so Euro USD is having some kind of resistance. If it crosses above this, oh shit. Come on, Euro USD, it's a very funny character. So GBP USD, okay, that's what we just shot now. Euro, that's USD JPY. USD JPY had been a very fantastic trading, create serious support. And then, so you want to see the above here, and then we can trend up 1944, oh, sorry, 44 point something. GBP, that's UJ. What again? So where's oil? Where are you? Are you still crazily getting up? No. This guy's crazy. So if he's gonna come down 82, he's picking his head to the Red Sea, pushing his head to the Red Sea. Come on. Okay, so let's see the US chef that you bought, need to and want to add more to it. USD chef. Come on. Okay, you bought small. So I'm sure many of you have bought the USD chef. So, so it's having a very good support. But you know, I said I don't like trading from medium, but just to tell you that it's a continual uptrend. So, but I don't like it. So, but you can. So if you entered, and I told you that, yeah, so if you entered, even from where you entered from, let's look at even where you entered from. I wouldn't know that you entered that time I said it. So, but let's see even where you entered from here. So even when you get to that place, we said that's a good confirmation. By the time you get to the good confirmation, you can close half of the trade. You can close half, maybe at 50 pips or 45 pips, you can close half, partial close, and then leave the remaining half or whatever to cross a good confirmation, and then you continue. But it's having a very good support and all of that. So if you're on USD chef, you should have bought or you should be buying. Make sense? So USD chef, buy, right? And so you want to look at, now it have very so much support, right? 1, 2, all right? Even if it crashed down, it will take up again. Yeah, so if not to tell you that put a stop loss, it's having so much strong support. That's just one of the things, because if you use the stop loss here now, he can bounce, he can get down here and now bounce again and hit your stop loss. You say, oh, if I had known. So for me, USD chef is a very good grade. So you can see where you said USD chef should lose the trend is down here, 85. And so if you come and create stop loss here, that's a waste. Right? That's a waste to me. That's a waste because, but then you just need to, once you have given you some money, you can book out profit. So the only thing is that once that's gone up, right, you can now adjust your stop loss. Now, maybe over time, we'll have to do small video to show you how to modify your trade, you know, and so that you want to take, get out from the market when you get up here, when you do here, when you get here. Okay. So USD chef, you should have bought. And then GB USD, you should have sold. Yeah, you may be having small floating loss and all of that. I told you, use very small lot size, maybe 0.01. Then when it's now confirmed, you can add a stack and maybe use 0.03 or 0.0, depending on what's your trading capital. But for those of us who have account on that, our TENTRADE, you have to be meticulous about your TENTRADE, you know, account. Okay. So what next? So let's look at Chef JPY. Maybe we can see a selling position there. Chef JPY. Okay. it will have been a good selling opportunity anytime soon. But even when you sell, this is another edge to support the journey. I'm looking for a trade that will be so fantastic. So look at the USD card. USD card. USD card. Okay. USD card. USD card. Sorry, can go back to your normal candle. USD card may be a good buy anytime soon. So let's look at, I don't like this hanging trade, but it's an uptrend. Sure. Come on. USD card. AUD chef. AUD chef. AUD chef. AUD chef, what's up? AUD chef, what's up? You good to go? You can see this. The type of trade I don't like. But although it looks good, for buying, right? Right? It looks good for buying. Yeah, let's look at the guy. AUD chef looks good for buy. Why all cases against chef like this? So no. Well, here. These are short trade. I don't like them. AUD card.
Felix.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is good for buying because try to draw a trend line.
Yeah, no, it's a good buy, but I don't like short trade.
I think it's like a blackout. Just draw a trend line, you see. That's it.
Yeah. But
yes, maybe we can just wait for.
But to buy is to wait for the close of this candle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just to wait for the close of this candle, and so after then one can. But it have a very nice setup now, or nice support. So, but to wait for the end of this candle. So guys can write down AUD chef at the close of this candle, where it closes. So I want you to, if this candle can close above this one, then that will not be too fake out so much. So, right? So, but I a little bit careful. But AUD chef, fine. So why not? So you are looking at from here and up until here. So that's about 30, 31 to about 60 pips. So let's look at the narrative. Backward 1 day. So let's look at the day. Wow. So think so at the close of that candle. Wow. So it's been a while that the guy had been on a downtrend, but it's very delicate. It's a very delicate trade, though. Let me see something. Okay, guys, so you can write AUD card down. Sorry, AUD chef. At the close of this candle, if it's bullish, fine, you're good to go. But if it's bearish, but I think it's a good buy for short traders. So people love to just take some trade, enjoy themselves. So I'm not such trader, but that doesn't mean that you should not trade when opportunity is there for you to do 20, 30 pips. They are good, because you will just be able to have your account breathing and adding some small money on a regular basis. So at the close of this candle, you can long, you can buy into AUD CHEV, right? Perhaps at about 0.5, that is 0.5739 or 0.574. 0.574. So target that to buy into AUD CHEV. Okay. So, sorry. Okay, please, if you have questions, you can ask. So try to set up some structure over here. If you have some questions, please feel free to ask. Have some questions, feel free to ask. Okay, let me unmute you so that's so that you can mute yourself. If you have questions, right? Remember this discussion continue.
Okay, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Thank you so much. We have been following you bomber to bomber from here. You have been doing wonderful, honestly. I thought I wish we had keyed into this plan for honestly, I want to ask the Bolinga, sorry, the Bolinga bands. My own period is showing 20. Is that the right period?
Yeah, you can either use
settings.
20 or 14 if it's not giving you
On
what.
which do we adjust the settings of the Bolinga bands?
You can adjust it to 14. You can adjust the Bolivia band time to 14. Yeah.
Hello, sir.
I say you can adjust it to 14. You don't hear me?
Okay. All right, sir.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. One of the tests you asked me to write down last week,
yes,
for us to check today, is the GBP NZD.
GBP NZD. Okay, so
yes,
the GBP NZD. GBP NZD should be buy anyway. GBP NZD. NZD. Oh, okay. GBP NZD is actually selling. What do we write it down for? For buy or for sell?
We just said we will check today.
Okay, sorry, let me mute everybody again. I can see this house is not mature enough. This home is not mature enough to be open. That's too bad. So I will mute you. Bethesda is talking. Where are you again? Are you out? Okay, yeah. So unmute yourself.
Okay, the list you gave me was
Can you leave your background? Your background noise disturbing us. Can you tell the person?
We are together in the office, so it's not putting me here.
Yeah, they should help us to maintain decorum. So go ahead.
Okay. One of it is GBP JPY to sell.
GBP JPY.
He wants to recheck.
Yeah, is to JPY is for sale. All right, so JPY for sale. So let me look at it. Let's look at 1 hour time frame. Yeah, JPY is for sale, but we have to be cautious because it has a very nice, a kind of similar neckline here. So you are looking at the trading zone for JPY for sale is from, so you can take note, is from 182.325 to the first region of 181.742 and to the last region 180.932. So JPY is for sale. So let's confirm some things. JPY. So let me go to the sentiment. So let me look at the sentiment within here. So JPY. Let's look at the sentiment on the for 1 day. It's still showing buy, but if you can see the region of people waiting to buy, that means the market should crash down to those regions eventually. Strong buy 4 hours. Or these are sentiment. Okay, so let's go 2 hours. 1 hour, 30 minutes. So we have a lot of sales. Okay, 30 minutes. So scalper actually. Okay, scalper actually getting on. Yeah, so few minutes. So let's look at structurally, that's actually is struggling though to cross because it has actually crossed below 50 moving average before now. Just pen it down. We need to have. Okay, let's move to the next one because I'm not seeing a very clear position entry for it, but the trading region is this actually a sell position. But are there any fundamental around JBP? No. But just having some support. Leave JBP out of it first. So go to the next one. Mention the next one to me.
The next one is AUD-USD.
AUD-USD. This one is going to be very difficult. And it's for buy or selling position?
Sell.
Sell?
Sell. Yeah.
That means the sell, that was when? That was since
Friday.
Since Thursday.
Last week. So it sold, wow. It sold yesterday. It sold yesterday and rebound back. It sold yesterday and rebound back. So it's a buy position here. This is 4 hours time frame. It's actually a buy position here, but you can't buy now. So it's actually a buy position because some had actually bought from 60.65 thereabout. Yeah, so you want a confirmation above this. So that's above the moving average. So it's actually the trading region of it is from here to here. So let me look at something. You just target buy. Now I may have to add it to a buy structure. We have short break here and over, maybe probably get over here. So it should be a buy position. So please change it. So let's look at it. Let's look at the sentiment. So over there, so 666. So a lot of orders are placed for 666. Let me check daily time. Sorry, 4 hours. Guys, I see crazily want to buy, sell. Wow, that was a very crazy one. Sentimentally, a lot of. Come on, this is crazy, right? because this is a resistance over it. The only challenge now is this, if it's unable to cross here, so we just have to wait for more confirmation for this guy. So let me just use this. All right, so shit. He's opening a selling position, but he's having his look ahead here. Let me check daily time frame. Okay. AUD USD is actually still under pressure.
Yeah.
And is under pressure, and so which is still having a lot of selling positions opened. So, and by daily time frame is looking bearish for that.
Yeah.
I would love to have a next. So let me look at 4 hours to see the next candle open. Below this, that is the best bet is below this. This is 64937 to sell properly. So, but we have a lot of position open at 0.65. Many are already open from here. So it's having a lot of sell positions. So we can buy. And much news are in favor of USD. That is tomorrow. So if some good news favored USD tomorrow, we should be having, especially with the oil and all of that, the US and all of that. So then we may have to have a lot of selling positions. Okay. Next. So it's very,
The
very
the next one is gold.
Yeah, gold was bought yesterday. I think I'm done with gold analysis. Gold was bought yesterday and sold. So gold have a lot of resistance. So you cannot even buy gold now.
Okay.
Yes.
So the next one is GBP, SZD. You have checked that one. Then Euro GBP, Euro AUD.
Euro what?
AUD.
Euro AUD. So let's look at Euro AUD. Euro AUD. Euro AUD. Euro AUD, we should be selling anytime soon. We should be looking opportunity to sell. I'm sure most of them moved yesterday. Yeah, yes, most of them moved yesterday. Let's look at it. We should be looking for opportunity to sell Euro AUD. This is critical. This is critical. An attempt to go is still very undecisive. So, but it's open for back selling, but very undecisive. It's in between life and death. Yes, what other peers? What other peers, please?
Okay. Done.
Okay, so let's go back to our USD chef. Those of you who probably buying too, if it has start showing sign for us to stock. How many of you are on the USD chef that will say you should buy? How many of you? Well, you don't need to answer. So you are there, fine. It's just for me to go back there and show. Is it USD chef? Yeah, I think we said buy USD chef that we can now add more position. USD chef. even though it's having a kind of lot of loggerhead ahead. So USD chef, we say after the close of that other candle. So USD chef, we go by 4 hours now. Let me see. So USD chef, we've said once it's confirmed, so which is confirmed already. I'm sure some that we say buy small from the base and then you add more eventually. So USD chef, if you bought in, just hold on, just hold your position. Don't touch it now. Go here. Oh yeah. I want to prove another thing. So let me know to you guys that didn't enter it before longer truth. So USD JP, USD GBP USD we short. Now, so if you have not entered short or sell, you can still sell because it's still dancing around that region, right? Yeah, I'm sure I'm done with you people in the office, so I'm going to mute you. Okay, so Chef, we bought on Chef, USD Chef, so I'm sure you're on USD Chef already. USD Chef. I have some peers. Okay, somebody was sending a chart. Sorry, just a moment. Trying to check other peers. I was Euro NZD, USD, NZD USD, NZD USD, NZD USD. I want market at the region. This one should be selling. Jesus. Be true you. Standing here in the midst of us. So you can tablet this down. I'm going to be looking at these 4 hours. We're going to be looking at selling positions, but I want to cross down. Let me look at 1 day. The guy is losing the strength shortly. So it takes a disciplined trader anyway to wait for a very, very big confirmation to, because it was a total downtrend since. You see, this type of trader, I love us to always enter. Trade that the setup structure was from the up, down, and then down, up, like from here. These are the trades I like. And that was what oil did. So, you need some patience, guys. You need some patience, okay? So if you're just joining us, we bought into USD Chef. So I think you can buy into USD Chef. If you're just joining us, we bought into USD Chef for buy. So GBP USD, USD GBP, I've just entered sell. Just that the guy there. Okay, we have said this is the trading region. This is the trading region that even when you sell, it has a base again to revamp back. So you are targeting just little pips, like 30 to something pips, 30 to 50 pips. So okay, so I need to go over here. In best of all so far is that USD chef that we're in, and this short too may be twisting you, but don't shake unnecessarily. However, it's fragile because this is a support line that ought to be, but this is trading region, since it was rejected here and here no effort to make, so we should have it coming down. So let me still go back to the USD chef. What is it doing for us? Okay, so it's dangling. Wow, it has actually move up a little and then down again. So remember we said it may be having hiccup here, then until eventually it got up here. So you get a very big good entry or confirmation here. This is the best trading zone for these pairs. So, but nevertheless, you have entered. Remember, we see just small. Then you can take part of the profit when it got up here. Then when it's confirmed, you cannot add positions. Okay. Okay. Sorry, just trying to. All right, so I'll just try to check my other structure to see how we add up things first. USD card. USD card. USD card. Let's look at the USD card again. USD card, this is it's very deceptive. Very, very deceptive. 1, 2, and then all of a sudden, very deceptive market. Very, very deceptive market. All right. So you can see why you always have to go back to a so it may have like a kind of continued, but this is a forms of kind of resistance for the guy, but it's proving that I want to take it to the one leg up. This is what may happen. So we could pull down. So I will not go to trade this guy. We'll pull down here and create very nice support and bounce up. So for me, I'm out of this USD card. I'm not interested. I am not interested USD card, but it can be a good trade if you can have patience to follow it as much as possible. Okay, USD JPY, we've talked about more continuation possibly, because it actually had an unfinished work. USD JPY, it used to be my best pairs of, you know, wire trade. You understand? So 144, so well, if it crosses 144, I'll go to 148 thereabout. So it's actually a very beautiful trade, as it were. So, but let's go look at daily time frame. I'm begging us, sometime once we missed out of a good entry position, no matter how you love that PS, don't entangle yourself. Leave that PS alone. Okay? So you're just having a kind of critical time here before it will come to 144.8 or thereabout. So somebody will ask, can I buy? Not really. Not really. So maybe if I say I want to buy, I have to look at to buy at about 143.5, 1.3.5 thereabout. I want to see it break over there. Then I can say, okay, we'll ride back to 145, 144, 145 thereabout. So we may not look at it twice. I think the chef we have seen so far, let's manage it. So the trend we have seen so far, let's manage it. So like gold, I've told us gold, you have to go above 1934 for you to say, okay, we are broken over. So if it's giving you some entry and buying, entry and selling positions within this small range, can you guys see? So gold is losing this trend more. It may get down again. So 1916, 1905 is actually maybe the better but of 1905. Then you can be fine from there. So if you come down to 1922 or 1921, you may short the gold from 1920. You can short gold from 1920 to 1905. So, but if gold move up again, maybe it may go up to 1931 or 32, right? But for people who bought since that yesterday, have sold, some sold at 1930 and all the like. So you can see the way it was losing the strength. This way, resistance continued losing the strength. The guy have been losing the strength crazily. Here's 4-hour time frame. So you need a guy above 1934, 35. Give and take. Before you can continue the ride back to 1947 to 48 or 51. Now, you want to now, so when we ride over here, that means you are looking at from 1951, 1953, possibly to right back to 1970 something, 1980 or thereabout. So, but this is 4 hour time frame. So don't rule out certain things, because if you look at it, this is the basement. So don't look at it that it may not turn around, but chances of it turning around tomorrow is very narrow, because if dollar get pumped, that's where we can. So once you see dollar getting strength against all these peers tomorrow, and then cracking down so much of its peers, then, and you see gold below 120, 1921, you can sell gold to take some bulk of profit. Then if you're a long position, you have to exit it, whatever negative you are, manage it, and then take a good rest, and then you're able to take a good trade. You can now see the essence of having all this structure is for our own good. So don't trade at random. Some people trade at random. It's not good at all. Trading at random is the worst thing you can ever do, or being emotional. So AUD, USD, JPY, if it crosses, we may still be fine. So AUD, USD, it may be a good buy, but I don't think I'm interested. So JBP, USD, I say we should sell, even though it will still be struggling within a range now. But between now, JBP, JPY. So let's look at GBP, JPY. I think we have looked at this guy. Choking. We have equally looked at Euro JPY, something. Yeah, I think it's Joshua that always trade USD ZAR, very regular. USD ZAR, exotic pairs. What a continuous trend like this. What a continuous trend. Chat. What a continuous trend. Is Joshua friend. This is Joshua friend. Wow. So now, man, this guy can continue the journey. 1960, 19.6. And it's at about 18 point something. I'm not asking you to buy, so I need to see something.
Felix.
Yep.
My friend.
Yes.
Gold and silver is printing dollars. Oh my gosh. You know, I closed the trades and I reopened again the trades.
Okay.
It's $80. Now I have like over 100 again. Profit.
Wow.
For the dollar and gold and silver.
Wow. Wow.
Crazy.
That's lovely.
Let me close and then see if I can reopen again. I don't want to waste time.
And then when you close, maybe for silver, when you close, you may find another entry 22. Yeah, 22. Then another down to 21.1 or 20.80. Wow. That is interesting. Fantastic. Congratulations. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, so you see gold lost it, and that's why it's printing that crazy money for you. Yeah, so, but gold is a very stubborn guy. And so, like we have said, if gold get down 1921, so you may have 19, anything less than 1921. So you may have to see gold back to 1913, 1916, 1905, thereabout. So the people shorting gold since last month had been in much crazy money, right? Since all beginning of August 1st, they have been on short of gold. They have been in crazy, crazy money from 1952 to 1924, 1923. That had been massive, massive money. Okay, good. So let's see our chef again. USD chef. How are you? So can you see, guys, USD chef is moving gradually. You are in USD chef. Yeah, so if you are in USD chef, is obeying the call gradually. Where are you now? USD chef. So USD chef, fantastic trade, right? So let's ride the USD chef. Let's manage that. So that Joshua will not be using it to shine. Joshua. So, but guys, understand one thing in trade, that you have losing week does not mean you can't have a losing, a profitable week. So most times I see people, once they lose money, see, you can enter trade for a whole week, you'll be losing every day. So all you do is to calm down, continue doing what you are doing. I was like, there was a conversation that was going on in one of our group, and somebody was talking how, it was just trying to like trading, well, oh, you know what? The truth of the matter is that as far as business is concerned, losses, profits are the game. So, but you just perpetuate yourself to see how you move and how you build up trend or strategy to make more money. And so it's not about, talking about, I lost yesterday, I'm losing, I don't think I will go again. No, don't do that. Just continue to be consistent gradually and all of that. So I'm sure most of us are on the trade, and then your GBU must have still be showing you some little floating loss, especially if you didn't enter when I was talking about 1.2745. So your trade may still be showing you some floating loss, never mind. And but of course, I've told us target to sell at 1.2687, 1.26878. It may go down. Look at the bottom there, here, the first, right? But at least this can give you about target about 30 to 50 pips if you have entered. So your chef, so USD chef, so if you are just joining us, USD chef, you are still good to buy USD chef and then targeting to ride or then over time when it cross here, then you can who knows? USD chef can be bullish tomorrow. So when you open your trade, don't be too in a haste. But of course, you can see a lot of big resistance here. But who knows? Fundamental, when fundamental come, it does destroy the structure you thought you've gotten before. Okay, so let's go this way. Come on, let's go this way. Guys, so we have to settle down to make money. Very, very important. So don't be in a haste. This is it. This is it. This is it, guys. So this is it. This is it. This is it, guys. Okay. So target to. So if you have not entered USD Chef, go ahead. Why don't you enter now? Sorry, I needed to set one trade. Okay, so USD Chef for buy. So people are bought at 0.8745 or being in much profits for buy. But don't mind, you'll see, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You will be fine. Okay, so what next? Right, okay, I'm seeing some chat. Okay. Okay, Ultron. Okay, yeah, guys, so we are going to move to crypto now. So let's move to crypto. You have questions, I'm sure you should, at least two major trade you should be in now. Number one, USD Chef for buy, and then GBP, that's GU for sell. Right? GU for sell, UC for buy. Thank you. So, and then, yeah, so let me go over here. One of the lovely things you enjoy in your trade on your business is that you are using the same strength of stuff to tackle the market. That's fetching from the same pot to tackle the market. Yeah. So you're tackling the market from the same pot. That is the same structure. So I just hope this guy, let me quickly chat on somebody. Okay. So G is the proven stubborn. But it must obey its call. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Okay, because some people who are not online, so let me go to our group and quickly post for them. USD Chef. Buy. So where's USD Chef? Okay, YG USD sell. So this one may drag people's leg to an extent. So that's so from 1.2745 0.46. So 1 point. So if they still come down, they may still meet it. They may even be lucky than us. 2.7. All right. So let's say 3.5. So TP should be, we're calculating this place. Okay. 1.26. Let's say 1.26890. Then there are more down. Yeah. If you break 1.26590. 1.26590. Right? And there's still more down. You break that region, then you can invariably come down to 1.542. 1.2542, thereabout. Right, so those are friends who are just joining us or who are not online. Then Chef, we say buy USDCHF. The guy is angry. The guy is angry. Okay. We say buy from 0.8. And how many of us remember that Chef I was listing 0.5 that I have to recorrect? I'm sorry, it was supposed to be 0.5. I think that was when it was here, somewhere there. Yeah. Oh God. I will check 0.5. Oh, sorry. 0.8 from 0.87. Yeah. 745. Yeah. And then we say even up until not just 0.82, even up to that. 0.820. TP. Many of them will not understand where we say this. So even TP, partial TP, half. If you bought from so half sale at 0.888124. 124. If you bought from 0.8745 and 0.877, so 775, like that, okay? But above 0.88200 to sell at 0.8888 and 0.8 9004. Good to go. So some of our people who are not online, they can come and see it. Okay. So that is what it is. So for I think you've been able to take some trade. So sorry, like yesterday, if you watched the video I did yesterday, you can see some of those things I was mentioning in the market. So you can just like general crypto, it was crypto or general business, stock market, crypto, and all of that. Thank you very much. So that's for that. So the market today, you want to buy, you want to sell. So let's go to crypto. So I'm going to start from ULX. I was telling some of us, there's an information that's supposed to be for only private mentorship and VIP, Build with me VIP people. Now, this is the thing. We can afford to give names of coins, buy this and all of that, but we may not give the sentiment of what you need to apply. If you look at this same coin, we've been farming it. And I will keep doing experimentation of, let me do this, just a moment. All right, so let's look at, see, one of the things is that what we're saying is that when you are trading, you make money. So we do some reservations somewhere. That's the essence. You can lose money some places. You can lose, it's like you lost everything. One of the lovely things, Joshua will give you some testimony over time. One of the lovely things, if you ask now, what has kept me and Joshua together for many years? When Joshua came in, he said, I want to learn. I'm sure it was, Joshua was a top leader in some of those, their network marketing, fintech. He was everywhere, traveling to Dubai, going to many places. I'm sure Joshua was pricing houses he was going to be buying. And I have one of my friends, he was his, okay. So I'm sure you now, he was traveling everywhere. They were making money and all of that. So, but when they lost crazy money and he looked at it, he lost his reputation and all of that, he just said, man, I need to learn. And then when he chatted, I want to learn crypto, I want to do this, and he said, people said, you are paid money to Nigeria and they will dupe you. And he said, well, this one I've sent my money already, but he's the one that told me our class is going to start and all of that. And since then it has been. Now, one of the things we have been doing is this. While making money, sometimes you'll be making money on platform for consistently. Now, if you don't have a backup where that money are being stored, there's going to be time you will be under so much pressure and no money anywhere. So you're going to be in trouble. You can now see what your advantage you have in this ecosystem. You are making money in currency market. You see how to diversify into the crypto, diversify into the stock. And sometimes when the crypto is like, it's not giving you the money, you actually want the daily money, because sometimes people waste their asset before the maturity just because of need. And I will use example. Let's go to ULX. So let me share my page here. Okay, so I'm going to share my page here. All right, so this is ULX. I so much love this guy because he give me the experimentations, all the experiment I love to do. So let's go here. Testimony are everywhere about this project already. Even if just for that testimony of 1 year, I'm okay, I'm happy because people have been able to change their life and they are seeing more green light about this project. So lovely enough, you know, people are building network marketing on it and all that, but in Plan B, we are not so much interested in the network marketing angle of ULS ecosystem. Now, so now look at it. This is ULX, right? I want to show you guys something. Now, this is the farming. So I go to the farm and show you something. This farming, I told us a few days back that $50 was injected to do experiment. And it was not up to 6 months now, I can't really remember, but it was not long. The price was down to an average of 0.056, 0.057, or 0.060, and all of that. I told people. And then the farming happened. So how's the farming? Oh, sorry, I needed to stop this video and restart it. So that the markets